Welcome back. We've got new polls this morning. A new poll from Monmouth University shows President Biden's approval rating now below 40%. Less than 2 weeks away from the first in-person debate between Biden and former President Trump on June 27th. As new details are released this weekend on the rules of the presidential debate, among the issues expected, the economy and immigration, including the impact Bidenomics has had on regular Americans. A new report from the Labor Department shows overall inflation up 20% on Joe Biden's watch, with the cost of the basic essentials, food, shelter, energy, continuing to squeeze consumers as real wages go down. Joining me now.
Let's take a look at those numbers. She claims to have gotten those numbers from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Well, I went to the site because apparently she thinks that we're stupid and that people won't go to the site themselves and look and see what the BOL is actually talking about. So let's do it. This chart is from the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. And if you look at the Consumer Price Index over the last 12 months, it's up 3.3%, not the 19.3 that she's talking about. Food is up 2.1%, not the 21.2% she's talking about. Energy is up 3.7%, not the 35.6% she's talking about. In all other categories, all shelter costs is not up 21.4%. But let's get a little bit deeper into it. Let's get into energy, because everybody's really talking about their gas prices. When you click on this bar here, it shows you that energy commodities is up 2.2% and energy services is up 4.7%, not 35.6%. Where she's getting these numbers from. Electricity is up 5.9% and natural gas is up 0.2%. Not even if you add all that up, it does not equal 35.6%. If you go to food away from home, McDonald's, you know, your fast food restaurants, that's up 4% overall. She's saying that all food is up 21.2%. That's not true. Food at home is up 1%. So even though the numbers are high and you don't really want numbers to be high, they're not the crazy numbers she's talking about. Food away from home as far as snacks are up 4.5%. Again, not the same as the 21% she's talking about. Let's go to all items. She says overall inflation is up 19.3%. No, major categories, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, 3.3%. So where did she get the 19.3%? Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, I do not like the gas prices. I do not like my grocery bill. I do not like my light bill, but they have not risen to the significant proportions that Fox Lies is lying to you about. The Fox Entertainment Channel knows that the people that watch their shows do not go outside because they're old, white, and bitter. They do not know and understand what's going on in the real world because they're living on their fixed socialism wages, Social Security, and all they do is sit at home and complain about the world that's moving so fast around them that they can't grasp it. So Fox Entertainment spits out those numbers and say, see, back in your day, back in the 50s and 60s, when gas was 50 cents a gallon, now gas is $3.50 a gallon. See how it used to be back in your day? Let's make America great again by taking you back to the 1950s. And that's what Fox News perpetuates. And so when you see Donald Trump supporters, when you see MAGA supporters out there saying, make America great again, they can't really tell you when. And when they do tell you, it kind of resembles Andy Griffith in 1950s/early 1960s, because they can remember their parents or maybe themselves kicking cans down the road and going to buy a 10-cent pop. What do you think?